Welcome back to Elite Insight Audiobooks. I'm glad you're here today because what we are about to talk about could completely change the way you handle pressure, conflict, and difficult people in your life. Before we dive in, if you caught our last episode on Law 21, Keep Others in Suspended Terror, you already know how being unpredictable can make people fear you and respect you at the same time. If you missed that one, go check it out right after this. It is one of the most powerful episodes in this entire series. Now, here is something most people never realize. 90% of people lose their biggest battles, not because they were weak, but because they fought when they should have stepped back. They pushed when they should have bent, and that mistake cost them everything. Today, Law 22 of the 48 Laws of Power is going to show you how to turn your weakness into your greatest weapon. The law is called Use the Surrender Tactic. Transform weakness into power. Let's get into it. When you are losing, stop fighting and start thinking. Most people, when they feel attacked or cornered, do one thing. They fight back. And that feels right. It feels strong. But here is the truth. Fighting back when you are in a weaker position only gives your opponent more power over you. It drains your energy. It puts you exactly where they want you. Think about a small boat caught in a massive storm. If the captain tries to fight the waves head-on, the boat breaks apart. But if the captain turns the boat sideways and rides with the storm, the boat survives. Surrendering is not giving up. It is choosing to survive long enough to win later. There is a story about a young martial arts student who once asked his master how to defeat a much stronger opponent. The master smiled and said, "Bend like bamboo." The student did not understand. But years later, when he faced that stronger opponent, instead of fighting force with force, he moved with every attack, absorbed every blow, and waited. And when his opponent was tired and frustrated, one calm, precise move ended it all. That is the surrender tactic. You absorb, you wait, you win. Surrender buys you the most valuable thing in the world, and that thing is time. When you surrender, your enemy relaxes. They think they have won. And the moment they relax, they stop watching you closely. They stop preparing for you. That is exactly when time becomes your weapon. History is full of this. Napoleon once said that time is the great equalizer. When he was exiled to Elba, everyone thought he was finished. But Napoleon used that time quietly. He rested, he observed, he planned. And within months, he returned to France with an army and took back his power. His surrender was never a defeat. It was a pause before his greatest comeback. Now think about your own life. Have you ever been in a situation at work, in a relationship, or even in an argument where you kept pushing and it only made things worse? What if instead you had just stepped back, said nothing, and let time do the work? Most fights lose their heat on their own. Most enemies move on. And while they move on, you grow stronger, smarter, and more ready than ever. The person who controls their emotions in defeat controls the future. This one is the most powerful and the most personal. When most people lose or feel humiliated, their emotions take over. They get angry. They say things they regret. They make moves out of pride, not strategy. And that pride destroys them. But the person who can smile in defeat, who can stay calm when everything is falling apart, that person terrifies their opponent. Because a calm loser is not really a loser at all. They are someone planning their next move. Think about someone like Warren Buffett. Early in his career, he faced massive public criticism when his investment choices were questioned. He did not fight back. He did not argue with journalists or go on television to defend himself. He stayed quiet, kept working, and let the results speak for themselves. Years later, those same critics called him the greatest investor in history. His calmness in the face of attack was not weakness. It was power that most people could not even recognize. So here is your one action step for today. The next time someone argues with you, criticizes you, or puts you in a difficult position, try this. Do not respond immediately. Take a breath. Take a step back. Let them feel like they have won for now. Then spend that quiet time thinking about your actual next move. Practice the pause. That pause is where your real power lives. And now, if you thought today's law was powerful, wait until you hear what is coming next. In our next episode, we are diving into Law 23, Concentrate Your Forces. This one is about why spreading yourself too thin is the hidden reason most people never reach their goals, and how to focus everything you have into one unstoppable direction. You do not want to miss it. This has been Elite Insight Audiobooks. If this gave you even one new idea today, share it with someone who needs to hear it. See you in the next one.